Deep diving into these cases is like dancing with the devil. But when you dance with the devil doesn't change. He changes you.
And is the family still cooperating? I know you said obviously no Don's there, but like the mother and all those other people, are they still cooperating?
No, they're not cooperating right now. They have attorneys.
Hey y'all. He does have a great voice. I know everybody and their moms is live tonight, but whatever. I wasn't gonna cancel on y'all again. Hey Just Hey mods. Lucy Cat. Eve. Running Bear. Hey Marty. Stitchin'. What else we got here? Joy. Lily. Lily B09. I don't think I've seen you around before. Good to see you. Latina Canna Queen. Wait, what? She's kind of like a snapping turtle. Comes in nice, slow lurking. Who does that? Running Bear. Hey, Patty. Wait, I thought you were blue. Okay. Angie's Life. Cool Gamer. Sherry, Mandy, Emily. Let It Be. Heidi Moon. All the good peeps. Northern Light, I see you. Hey, Mystic. Victoria. How's everyone doing? JPL. Hey, hey, hey. Who are we gonna piss off tonight? What do you think? Wandering. Hey, boo. Hi, Suzanne. You're new? Awesome. Welcome. Alright, so you've had your platform here since 2020. October 7th, 2020. You had your platform birthday a little while ago. Okay, I'm checking all up on you right now. Hey, Fugitive. Going good. There was snow this morning when I woke up. Y'all know how I freaking feel about that. I got no business being a Canadian or born in November, okay? I'll tell you that right now. Ain't no business. Hi, Nana's Dragonfly. Had to decide, y'all going live at some time. What? We're live right now. What? I got my Pepsi. You guys know why, right? Because I don't do Coke, but I do Pepsi. Heidi Moon. Alright, there's a few things I want to go over tonight because, well, we can't every night just be in this drama bullshit going real life on everybody, right? Well, I can't. I cannot do that. That shit just is like damaging to your soul, let me tell you. You got to be a very unhappy person to do that day and day night, like every day. I cannot. You got no life. You got no happiness in your life. Like, that's how I feel. Sonia, the other Sharon. Hey, Black Widow. Mandy. Yeah, very light snow, but it was definitely covered the ground. But we're supposed to be getting more. ZZ Unfiltered. Hey, Sonia. Okay, am I buffering to y'all? Let me know. Hey, Jaded. Hey, Texas. Uh-oh, deleted messages already. Oh, I don't think that had to be deleted. Black Widow. I think that might have been an accident. I get what you're saying. I think, anyway. Hoot there. All right. So some of you guys have asked me if I have spoken to... Okay, well, first let's bring it back. You guys do remember the name Sean Williams, right? Do we remember when that name came up? Because I remember when it came up for me. Maybe other people knew the name prior, but I didn't know about it. Peppermint, you could come get it. But anyways, I didn't know about that guy until the whole Blipboard situation that happened, which in the end was a good thing because people went out, they saw those billboards were up there, right? I know I was very skeptical of it just because I did some digging into that Vern, whatever the hell his name was, Gilbert or whatever. Maybe was that it? Vern, whatever. And I didn't like anything I was seeing online about him. And that was before you even talk to people that know him. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, but we're going to pull it up. You remember what this guy had said, right? He had done a live on the, whatchamacallit. It's called X now, the Twitter, the old Twitter. But yes, he like runs that whole Blipboard company, whatever. Yes, Mandy, he is. So I've been not really speaking on the dude, Sean Williams, because, well, the name was never brought up to me, but then I was like, yeah, I should ask, Don if he knows that name, right? So, I mean, hey, High Priestess. Mimi of 6. Wisconsin Mama. So, let me hear. Hold up. We're going to pull up here this. What was his name, you guys? Vern what? Damn it. Hey, Charm. I think I did, Mandy. I've had a lot of information, so to see everything that's been going on with this dude is crazy, and you cannot convince me at this point anymore that, like, there is not corruption in that area, which I already knew there was, but, hey, when evil entered. I mean, it's very clear to see. I think no matter what side of the fence you're on with this, I think we would all have to be dumb not to see that, like, they are not doing shit right in that area for sure. We've got the Tennessee people talking about basically redoing the entire police system because they're saying it's fucked up and bad and wrong. So I don't feel so crazy anymore. And I know a lot of people don't want to see all the sides. They just want to, well, it's Dawn, it's Candace. I get it. Or listen to how they talk. Look how they behave. I get it. Vern Gilbert. It was Vern Gilbert. Let me check here. But it's only fair to look into everything, right? Because perhaps that's why there's been no moves yet, because there is too many reasonable doubts, from pedophile neighbors living all around this little girl to liars of neighbors, everyone surrounding her liars, and very toxic people. It's bad, like, when we can't even trust people that are within a church. Like, people think that I just, like, love starting shit. And honestly, it would make my life a whole lot easier if I wasn't starting shit, if I was just making everybody happy, right? So it ain't that I love saying what I'm saying. I can only be real to what I'm thinking and feeling, and this is my platform, my channel. So that's what I bring you, is what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what goes through my mind going through this shit all day, every day. The good old boys system. Yep. Still very real. It's very real in those kinds of areas. Texas, the same, if not worse. Hey, Anita. Hi, Katie from East Tennessee. Hey, Crime Stories with Miss Chewy. Anonymous. 80 in Milwaukee. Y'all are killing me. Stop with that. Hey, Juju. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull up Michelle Walks, just because I like her.
Wix is your platform to perform on.
I've got my camera off, just so you know. People won't see you in the background.
Fast forward to free
Okay, hold on. Commercial break, y'all.
and mobile stations with the no annual fee PC MasterCard.
Hold on. You got mixed up with a bad channel. I want to make a public apology to you. I think you and I could get along fine. I have respect for you. Listen, that's okay. Real quick. Hold up. Wait a minute. Sorry. Commercials going here in the background. So, all right. We're going to pull this burn stuff up in a minute because we're going to go over some stuff. I am going to open the panel to just go over this type of stuff, from corruption at maybe TBI, but Hawkins County Police, well, Tennessee police, like police departments all around, quite honestly. We can't ignore that the trafficking, since Summer's been reported missing, has gone like up. Like, we saw stings that were broken up and people arrested very early on, and wow, we keep seeing more. Just when we all say to ourselves, like, it can't get more effed up than this, right? And then as soon as you say that, I don't know how, but something else fucking happens every time. Said it from the beginning of the Wells case that Hawkins County is corrupt. Yeah, a lot of people have told me. A lot of locals have told me that. People who have gone there, you know, and spent some vacation time there, or maybe just went and visited there or whatever. Yeah, I've heard it, but a lot of the locals have told me from day one, like, you know, no matter what Dawn and Candace look like publicly, we also have to understand that it's corrupt. Now everyone says, well, it's no mistake that she went missing the day after CPS case was closed. Now, if indeed it was really closed, because I don't know that. We've seen no documentation of that. So we're just being told. So it is hearsay. Don't take your kids there. Yeah, you're damn right. Yep, you're damn right. But rural areas, Tennessee. Yeah. Oh, every state that has those areas, they've all got their, trust me, I get it. Hey, Wind and Whim. And, okay, what I was going to say is about that comment, apologizing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. Am I? Okay. I feel like I'm one of the creators that gets people like apologizing a lot, which I appreciate that. But, you know, if you weren't blocked and you're in here, you didn't hurt my feelings too much. So, plus I understand people's feelings on this. So everyone, it's a little girl. Most of us are parents. Even people who aren't parents, it upsets everybody. So I get it. But I don't befriend people or talk to people based on who likes who or whatever, but it is what it is. Trust me. Because you just never know. Like, I did do that for a minute because I was like, well, damn, like, I don't want to step on anyone's toes, right? But then when you do that, people are pissed at each other. And then if you notice, all of a sudden they make up, or people that were always butting heads, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, a year later, they're cool too, even though you never saw that coming. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to talk to who I want to talk to, when I want to talk to them. I don't even give a fuck anymore, because if this person doesn't like this person, well, I don't know if in 30 days from now or 30 hours from now that they're going to be cool, you know? So I can't make my moves on what other people are thinking and doing. Because trust me, there's people that I'm close to that, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the people they're talking to, I'm like, I'm just waiting for them to get burnt, really, you know? So I that's it. That's all I got to say. So anyway, appreciate that apology, but I don't even know what you said, so thank you. That's how you gotta be. Yep. And you know, if people want to get pissed off, it's like, well, listen, you talk to this or this person. This person's done this or this and this to me, but you're cool with them. So fuck it. Like, I'm just done with it. Again, a lot of it, I feel people waste way too much time going real personal on one another. Some of them ask for it. Some of them are here for that and only that. But for the people that actually want to try to make a difference, or we can't be doing that with our channels all day every day. Like, you see, we can't hop on here for 8 hours a day and just talk shit. Can you? I can't. I'm sorry. That sounds tiring. Total chaos on Queens, Bees, Rat, Benny, and Ernie. Oh shit. Hey Lucia. Hey Squids, good to see you. Okay, let's pull up this Vern thing. Now, if you guys want to come up here in a little bit, we are going to and talk about any of these different theories. I'm not saying come up here and talk about how you think Don and Candace are guilty. I'm saying come up here if you have any other theories that could be a reason why Summer is missing. Anyone got anything new we haven't seen or heard? Like, I don't even know anymore, but I'm getting tired of just the same old circled stuff where, you know, it gets filtered like every 2 weeks, it feels like. You got fucking Don B, who's been on his damn platform for how long? And he's all like, oh, I'm at Hawkins County. I'm at the jail. Oh, don't you guys think like Don, Candace, or any minute now they're getting arrested? Oh, you guys, like, do you know what I heard? Any minute now the arrests are coming. Yep. Like, dude. Like, I do not understand how some people get followers. I do not. Because that shit, I can't even take seriously. He has been filtering the same bullshit out of his mouth from either his car or at the jail that says Hawkins County, and done nothing. And people fall for that shit. What has he done? What information has he gotten? Who has he talked to? What has dude done? That's the shit I'm talking about. But he's repeating. Oh, well, you know, they're non-Candace. They're going to go to the jail. They're going to go to jail. Oh, it's Tuesday. Don and Candace to go to jail. Get the fuck out of here, Don B. Dude's been trying to be popular for a long time, suing water parks and shit. Like, dude, you cannot convince me you didn't just hop on Summer's case to try and get, like, the attention you've been craving. Because he's done nothing. Nothing. Should I go drive up to RCMP, be like, you know what, y'all? I think it's coming. I just talked to RCMP, who's reporting back to Hawkins County. Oh, any day now. Any day now. Don Candace to go to jail. Don B. Bye. Like, what? He's there, right? And he's done nothing. I don't understand. Anyways, this wasn't supposed to be a rant on Don B. I don't know how we got there, but we did. Moving on. By the way, they're still not in jail. Okay? Just saying. Am I sharing screen? Okay. I'm like losing my voice. So we got this Vern Gilbert. We can see that, right? Okay. Can I make myself smaller? Okay, here we go. So he said Summer Wells was being sold. Now remember, now for me, I'll drop a link if anyone wants to join the discussion we're having. Again, just the topics at hand tonight, okay? Members, I know I was going to do a live right after this tonight, but we're going to do the members live tomorrow afternoon, okay? Probably like around 2:30 or 3:30 my time, which is 4:30, like 5:30 Central, I think. But you can't with him. Aliens didn't do it. Now, I've always said, listen, I've said the only thing I can't believe in is Bigfoot come and got her. But apparently Miss Daisy believes that's possible. But hey, whatever. You've been looking up offenders to see what ones are close to them. Yep, we did that. That was one of the first things I did. That's awesome. And do you have a channel? There's a lot in his area. There's a lot. CC. So this Vern guy again runs that blip billboard thing that was putting up. I can't remember how many it was. Yeah, Lake Superior Girl, Sasquatch Daisy. I can't remember. I definitely. No, you can't anymore. So, this Vern Gilbert, again, the blip billboard guy, he decides, okay, I don't know. Now, let me tell you again, just on some conspiracy shit, that that blip billboard situation is Utah-based. Okay, look it up for yourself. I'm not lying to you. We'll do part 2 tomorrow if we have to. Like, Google it. It's Utah-based, so you already know. I'm thinking, okay. All right, but that makes sense, I guess. And then you got this Vern Gilbert who just all of a sudden, like, he knows everything about Summer's case after, I think, Benny and whoever went and started the blip boards, you know. They, from my knowledge, didn't know this Vern Gilbert guy, but so anyway, this dude was the billboard guy based out of Utah, blips billboards, Vern Gilbert, and then all of a sudden he hops on lives and doing the most, saying the most. I'm not going to say he didn't say things that haven't been said before, but it was like, damn, some of the things he was saying was like a little too much information, was like, okay, well, wait a minute, who is you and who do you know, right? So, actually, I should ask Don if he knows Vern Gilbert. Okay, hold up, wait a minute. Oops, I was talking to you for a minute with the thing closed. Someone could have followed Candace home that day. Could be, very possible. I mean, there is some creepers that surround this family. We can't ignore that. But he said Summer Wells was being sold. He says that matter-of-factly, right? Like he knows it. But it was only meant to be for 1 hour at a time. Like, for someone who is just supposedly some random to know about Summer's case, unless he knew about it before, maybe, like, I don't know. But this dude has a very bad rap online for being a fraudulent person. So I never put really too much into what he said seriously because, well, he online does not have a good record. Like, you can look him up. I'm not lying. You can see it for yourself. How would he know that exactly when evil entered? How would he know that? Because doesn't it seem like he's saying things very matter-of-factly? Now, that could be, I don't know, for the attention or whatnot. Justice Jane, hello. But yeah, so Summer Wells was being sold. She was, not maybe she was being sold. Hey, Outdoorsy. But it was only meant to be for an hour. So he's even got a time frame. How do we know it was for an hour? Not half an hour, not like 20 minutes, 2 hours. Like, I don't know. But down to an hour, this cat's got written down, right? So that's weird to me. I didn't see. I saw someone say hey to John Davis True Crime. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say he's wrenched. I should be able to see him, but Justin's wrenched too, and I can't see him, so that's weird. Hey, Brandy and John. Yeah, it does, right? So she was sold. Whoa, she was sold to many, but always returned until June 15th, 2021. And he would have more at 8 p.m., which he did. So he went live. And
old, but it was only meant to be for an hour at a time.
oh, hold on. Let me change. How do I do this? 1 second. Sound. Headphones. Okay.
She was sold to many, always returned, until June 15th, 2021. More at 8.
Mods, if you could drop Michelle, well, she's got the 2 channels, Michelle Walks and Michelle After Dark, or Michelle Walks After Dark, but really good true crime channel, who's, by the way, growing super quick because she doesn't do the fuckery. So check her channel out. But yes, we're going back.
8 p.m. Okay, Vern Gilbert, you've got my attention.
Right.
I'll bite.
So,
all right, this guy, Vern Gilbert, the blue tick is no longer useful. All right, so who is it?
which is because you can buy the blue check marks on Twitter now, you guys, to have that blue check. So it really means nothing now. If you guys can pay whatever it is, like $20 a month, you get a blue check mark then. So it is what it is. Thank you when Evil entered.
I don't know who he is. He joined the site previously known as Twitter in this.
And tomorrow we're going to also get into, well, I don't know if you want me to call you out, but I have been sent information that apparently Miss Robin Lane is very close to another girl who now is also missing. So, I don't know. I gotta look more into that. I don't know who all heard that or saw that yet, but yeah, we're digging into that.
December 2017, he posts things about missing persons.
Wait, what? Wait, Justice Jane, seriously? Because that's news to me. When? You've seen Vern Gilbert at Summerwell's prayers I don't say them right. Vigils? I'm one of those idiots that says visuals. Okay, so that's crazy a little. I don't know if she was 19, Nanas. Yes, Squids. I just found that out yesterday. Yep. Yesterday. Serial Boomer. Yeah, John Davis does good videos.
All right, good stuff. So
Sometimes I can't share them because I know it will piss people off.
why? But he's taken up the Summer Wells case. Good. The more eyes on this case, the better.
Right?
However, he is.
I didn't get the vibes that he was local. I think he was like local to Utah. Hey, God made the donkey talk. But I think I found him messed up in a few different states. Which we can actually tie. Okay, so that is interesting. Hey, Kayla. That's interesting. Yeah, Patty Allen, he does. Too much of a coincidence for you? Yes. Me too.
Stating things, in my opinion, as fact.
Yeah,
when
I
they
agree.
absolutely are not. Who was asking the question? But it appears Don Wells is answering. I'm going to clip here. What's it? The person talking to him, I think, sounds like Benny Keys.
Yeah, it's
but he
Benny.
has said stuff like that. He really has. This really comes off as sensational speculation, clickbait. That's because it is. As always, Joe, you are welcome. Oh, so this is Justice for All. I believe it's a big possibility, but this case, with the attention on Don and Candice and not on some of the victim, everyone failed in this case, including law enforcement, praying someone is found.
Okay, like Justin or hate Justin, I think we can all agree to that. It really did right away, and I've said this, if people recall or have been with me since the beginning, everything I said is coming true, which I hate, but I said from day one. I got very mad very early on, if you guys recall, and people got mad at me, but I was seeing things, feeling things right away that were just bizarre. Things that I have not witnessed in any other situation. And I've witnessed some crazy shit talking to the people that I've talked to in all of these years. Years before I even had a YouTube, by the way, I've been doing this. So, oh my God. What I have witnessed, like, I knew it was wrong the very first time. Well, fuck it. I'm just going to be honest. I knew shit was not right. And I knew that there was productions going on. I knew that this case was designed to go cold. I've said that. Again, I said that from the beginning. Go back to my shit from 28 months ago. That's exactly what I say. You guys, I hate to say it, and I don't like people to lose hope, but I've said it from almost 2 weeks after starting, or less, of being in this. This was designed to go cold. We have people like the Tim Mullen saying that, you know, he chose the YouTube. And we can also see that in the whole Dr. Phil shit, y'all, that is some bullshit, whatever Tim's posting. But let me finish something, because I'm going like ADD tonight. Just bear with me tonight. But you guys, I'm just done with the fuckery, but I know, like, I'm not done with the fuckery, because I know, like, she's not found yet, and I'm going to continue doing whatever it is until we have some kind of answers. I don't care how long it takes. I really hope it's not another 28 months, but shit, it could be, because this is how these people want it to be. Dr. Phil was not shit when Don and Candace went on the show, by the way. He was no longer a nationwide TV show or treasure. In fact, when Don and Candace went on Dr. Phil was right after Dr. Phil had been canceled and started podcasting on his YouTube channel, because he was canceled on his TV show. Because everyone found out what a fucking fraud he is. If you're going to believe Dr. Phil, like, Dr. Phil's been in hell's of trouble, which is why he's canceled. So, no, he was not no national treasure to have Don and Candace on. In fact, they picked the worst time, whether you like Dr. Phil or not, to have the Wells on. Because, again, he's not that damn popular no more. Canceled. Look it up. All the reasons why. And how he hasn't been a licensed psychiatrist for many years. And when he went to get it back, they said, no, you can't be licensed psychiatrist. You're just a TV doctor. So, yeah, I mean, figure it out. Just Google it. Dr. Phil canceled. It'll show the time frame when he got canceled. Then you'll see when Dawn and Candace. So I'm not just saying this shit because trust me, I wish it would help. I don't love coming on here and say, well, everything has, like, this little girl is still missing. That pisses me off just like the rest of you. But they're trying to pull some fuckery to everybody, which I am not falling for, pretending like they're taking these big steps to try and find Summer when they're fucking not. They're doing the less, not the most, y'all. And that's how I honestly feel. Everybody around her has not cared from day one. And I don't believe that we've been fed the correct outfit that she went missing on. I don't believe that there was ever really a swimsuit. Even that last video was heavily filtered for whatever reason. Like, I don't know what I believe anymore. Probably John Davis. I don't know anymore. But, I mean, all I can do is just keep it real. Because whatever. But, listen. And it's been kept off because, as you guys know, like, I could make things happen. I've made things happen. Gotten people on TV shows. Like, fuck Dr. Phil. And I've offered it all of this time to the Wells. And Don always seems interested until he... Hold on, I dropped my joints because I got too excited. Okay, hold on. Anyways, and till he speaks to, you know, the handlers, whoever those may be, and then all of a sudden it's no, I don't need these people or whatever. How much news have you all seen, like, locally? And even the shit that they put out there was only very one-sided. It was really always Dawn in, like, I don't know, but yes, very much the Dawn and Candace show from day one, which, again, it was designed that way for I don't know why. I cannot figure it out, because now would they come and take her if the case was closed? Would someone, like, would Dawn and Candace say, all right, someone come take my daughter because CPS is going to come take her? So did they only care to try and get Summer out of there? I'm not saying this is what they did, before people take this and twist it. This is just a theory that people put out there, but let me say, if that was true, why wouldn't they have gotten rid of the boys too? Because if you got one missing kid that's not being found, I mean, why not 4? Like, shit, I don't know. Or that's just like, nope, that's too suspicious. We better just take the girl and let CPS come. Because, like, was that the fear? Did they come take Summer because they thought CPS was going to open another case then and come and get the kids? Or why? Did they only care about getting Summer out there? Like, that's why I don't know about that theory, because there's just too many, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, but you know what I mean? Like, so would they have all 4 kids picked up, or just Summer? And did they just not care that CPS was going to come back for the boys? Like, I don't know. All this show now, they want their boys back. Do they? Like, I don't know. Dawn does. Dawn's the only one that's been out talking. Or, I mean, we know what Tim Mullen puts out there, but that, again, I've said many times that it looks like, you know, Tim Mullen and Robin Lane wants the kids more than they do. You don't think that TBI is doing anything? So I used to say that very publicly, Adrian. That's my dad's name. But I used to say that publicly too. And one day when I called back then, the TBI, they said to me, I just want you to know, like, we are listening. We are still doing things. So I was like, oh shit, like, they definitely heard me just 2 nights ago saying, like, I don't know what the hell TBI is doing. I feel like they're not doing anything. I feel like they don't care. Like, another girl in Kingsport, is the other one, Tim is a smokescreen? Oh. Hey, Nikki Tuples. So how would that work? Like, quite honestly, so they would have to think, okay, CPS closed the case June 14th, 2021. And within less than 24 hours, because remember, TBI says early afternoon was the last time Summer was seen. And Leslie Earnhardt said the family looked around for a little while. She was last seen June 15th, 2021, early on in the afternoon. The family looked around for a little while and before calling 911. Right? Did I almost say that shit word for word? I feel like I did. What Kayla say? 1 second. Thank you, Kayla. We all agree to disagree. Yep, I really feel that DNC know what happened this summer. Every family has hard times. I try not to judge. I don't hate, but someone knows more. I agree someone knows more. I think multiple people know more. I just don't know which multiple people that is yet. Because we got a list of them. But we know which ones certainly... we know which ones... Well, we know which ones Dawn don't like being called a suspect. We know which ones Dawn has total faith in. Is that a better way of saying it? I don't know. But at the same time, oh God. Shit. Bucket. I think Candace makes moves that Dawn don't know about. Like, I just don't think Dawn knows everything. And people keep thinking, well, I defend Dawn too much. I defend Dawn too much. You know, but I'm sorry. I've just... Too much I have personally witnessed that I cannot think any other way. I know she makes moves he don't know about. Shit. He said he questioned her about the lies on the one live stream that we all went off on each other on, the last one. Remember? So, listen, what I can't do is come on here and lie to y'all. I don't care who it pisses off. That's been witnessed. Why'd you send the picture, share? Because I got exactly the fucking outcome I was looking for. That's why. Closed-minded freaks. Like, and I'm sorry. Nah. I'm gonna get in trouble. Here we go.
I'm sorry, what? I literally had to stop myself from
Oh, did y'all hear that? Well, short note. I treated him shitty too. But people forget that I make moves, whether people understand them or not. I don't care that people hate me. But I say things and do things because I am looking for a specific reaction that goes against the bullshit narratives we've been fed for so long. I want an honest reaction. Or I don't know how else we get it.
Growing up, I can't fathom what hell she's been through. So this person seems to believe that it's true. What do you know this with certainty, or is it a theory? It's a theory. Oh my God, where's your proof? What, dear God, broken hearts. I always thought of this too. I believe she's still alive somewhere. Sadly, I think you're correct. That's very difficult to believe. Seems to trafficked, and I made a lot of videos. Oh, by the way, sidebar, if you want something different, well, received
so
doesn't share
this
them.
Vern Gilbert
And when it puts
said that Candace left Summer with Sean Williams, and when she went back to pick Summer up that afternoon, that Sean and Summer were gone. And that Candace couldn't call the police because, well, how can you call the police? Like, yeah, I dropped my minor little girl off with this man who got a terrible record. but now they're both gone. Like, oopsie, right? So that could explain why the early afternoon. Which, yes, that is what TBI said. So whoever wants to come for me on that, go check TBI. That includes any suspects that want to talk shit about me, saying I'm lying. Go look at TBI. Sean Williams. We're going to pull some stuff up because let me tell you, dude is bad news. Hey, Joy. He owned some company there in Tennessee, somewhere near Hawkins. And he actually sold it. Who has that video? When Evil Entered? Sold it for like $800,000 right before his arrest or something. We'll do Digger Deep searching into him now because I do think he's worth looking into. I did not get a response if they know him or not, Sean Williams, so I don't know. His name has never been brought up to me anyways by Dawn. Hey Joan, hey Teresa. Johnson City, Tennessee. Okay, so okay. Yeah, not that far. But this man had raped like 55 women and had video recordings of raping these women. Not only that, thousands of downloads of CP.
Things on limited monetization like this. Early days had been to the... Yeah. So this Vern character putting out statements like this as fact to get people to go and watch his spaces is wholly irresponsible.
Cotton candy boobs. Hey, sis.
And when I was talking about this as my number one theory, I never stated it as fact.
Right.
I put out all of the reasons why I thought.
Well, we've all had the theory that she's been being trafficked, right? But never would any of us know, yep, Candace was selling her for an hour at a time and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, she went back to pick Summer up and Sean and Summer were gone. Like, how do you, like, that's like a lot of information matter-of-factly, right? And none of us have known, like, how could we? There isn't that many facts out there. But this man seems to have a lot more facts than TBI or any of us who have been digging in the case from day one, right? Kayla, thanks for joining the crazy train. Thank you for becoming a member. Choo choo. We're going to do a live tomorrow for members. I'll get that set up after this one. Kim, thank you for that. It says next time with a hippo waving. Yeah, so
Thought it was the case, why it was my number one theory, but it was always in my opinion. Is that theory still a possibility? Yes, but so is everything else.
I mean, the way Vern's talking, I feel like Vern should be a suspect and definitely questioned if he hasn't been. Like, don't y'all? How do y'all feel about that? Aw, sis. Thanks, boo. Okay, stop that now. Love you. So they're gonna. She's gonna pull up Sean.
Haven't given us very much at all. The last update from the TBI via the TBI newsroom was on the 14th of June. So to mark the 2-year mark of her disappearance. This is,
and we haven't heard nothing. They said. What Ronnie Lawson say at that time? I expect an update real soon in this case. Bullshit. We are damn near November. June, July, August, September, October, November. Like, I'm sorry. We're almost... he's going to wait over 5 months? That's not real. Sis, stop it.
Is what the TBI said. Presumably this was written by the media person, Leslie Earhart. Someone else disappeared.
We don't know. Listen, ZZ, I don't know. I don't know why he felt that way. And then the name he says, which none of us knew the name, right? Till we Googled him after this guy drops this name, and it's actually someone who is in big trouble for terrible things, raping women and children, and thousands of pictures and homemade stuff of CP that apparently was on him when he was arrested, by the way. It wasn't even like he had that shit hidden. Like, dude was carrying all this on him. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yes, when Evil entered, I welcomed her. Miss Kayla, part of the crazy train. Okay, sis. You're lucky I'm not in Florida. I love you for that. Thank you. Xena, thank you. I do probably need to get some sage.
Into one of the most exhaustive and involved missing child cases we've ever investigated. Though we have no new details to share, rest assured we're continuing to work with the FBI and the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office.
Like, that's a weird name, right? For this Vern Gilbert to just randomly throw in there that Candace was bringing Summer to. And then this Sean Williams is this terrible guy who's now on the run, by the way. He, escaped while being supposedly transferred from Hawkins County to somewhere, or vice versa, and was able, while shackled hands and feet, to kick the police van window out, hop out, and get out of his shackles. Yeah, you cannot fucking convince me that there is not hell's a corruption there. So listen, again, I know how we feel about Dawn and Candace, but fuck. The people that... Everybody in the area is suspect. Everybody. I don't care. Your grandma, your great-grandma, fucking everybody. Because, holy shit. Oh, Marty gifted a membership. Thank you, Marty. Whoever got that membership, make sure you thank Marty. He's one scary motherfucker. So how do you guys feel about Sean Williams being thrown up by this Vern Gilbert? Okay, Vern Gilbert, based out of Utah company, drops Sean Williams, and then this is the record that Sean Williams has. How do you guys feel about that? Doesn't it feel like maybe Vern Gilbert might know a little more? Because I don't know, that's a hell of a name to just guess and say in this case. Hell of a coincidence of a record on Sean Williams.
Office to chase every lead, ask every question, and search every place we can to find Summer. We won't stop until we have answers. Summer remains the subject of an ongoing Amber Alert. Thanks to the forensic artists at the National Centre for Missing and Exploited Children, we have an age progression image that shows what Summer might look like today.
Which I always said was bullshit and didn't look like Summer. I told Dawn right away, like, don't you think that looks more like your oldest son? Like, she's not 13 or 14 right now. She'd be 7, right? So this was never right to me at all. But nobody else can escape.
Ask the public to help us by refraining from sharing speculation posted or discussed by non-official sources, and report only credible tips or information.
Like, I just love her voice, by the way. Michelle has a really good voice.
To 1-800-TBI-FIND. That's the age progressed photo. The update before that was on the 18-month mark. The investigation into the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of Summer Wells remains active and ongoing. In order to preserve the integrity of the investigation, we cannot discuss specifics. Unfortunately, we have no new updates to provide publicly. So it implies that there are updates, they're just not willing to share them. I don't know. That's just reading between the lines, and I could well be wrong.
Okay, hold on.
Questioned him during this Twitter Spaces. Here's a little clip from it. Well done, Deb.
When you initially said that she was trafficked or whatnot, Can I just ask how we know that she was trafficked for an hour at a time? How do we get that information? Like, how did we get to that? In your
Yeah, Vern, how did we get to that? Because this is all way too coincidental. The name, his history, what's happening now with Sean Williams. Vern.
when you posted for the space, Vern, I was just curious that she was sold for an hour at a time, but always returned until July.
Hey, David. Good to see you. We have to do a live together. Yes. You just text me when and I will make myself available. Let me know. Yes, I miss our lives together. Do you want the link tonight?
July 21st, I think, or June. This case is like not fresh in my memory. So, do you have any comments on that?
I do, and I've said it as we went along here.
Julia, hey boo. When are you gonna make your channel? Oh, hold up, wait a minute. The demons didn't want me to play that.
I think, and this,
Y'all know I rewind too far all the time. Hold on.
Do you have any comments on that?
OMG, you guys, that deserves a medal for the first time ever. I think I rewound it to the proper spot. I didn't go 5 minutes later.
I do, and I've said it as we went along here.
Spit it out.
I think, and this is what I think. I don't have any proof to this other than what has been said to this point, and
By who? I have no proof up to this other than what's been set up to this point. Who the hell before this guy? And I'm sorry, maybe I am slacking. You know, did anybody hear Sean Williams' name before this Vern Gilbert bullshit? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up, yes you did. Thumbs down, no you did not. Not until this dude Vern Gilbert brought his name up. Or just say yes or no. Or thumbs up, thumbs down. Whichever you want. Because for me, I didn't know nothing about Sean Williams until this shit. Okay, so I'm not alone here. Okay. All right. A couple people did hear about him before. Okay. Not very many, though. Okay. So, okay, well, I'm not alone. All right.
not been said, but said by people that I listen to.
Who? I need to know who these people are you're listening to that told you stuff. I have no proofs other than, well, hearsay is not proof. That's why you can't use hearsay in court, which is probably exactly why there's no arrest right now. Get the fuck out of here, Vern. Oh, that's why I hate listening to some of these people back, because they just boil my blood all over again.
Right? The body language experts that were on Dr. Phil, the news channel, right? I don't believe Don and Candace, right? I don't believe everybody from the Cornbread Mafia that's going crazy on YouTube.
I don't believe everybody from the Cornbread Mafia that's going crazy on the YouTube. So people from the Cornbread Mafia, am I reading this wrong, or are you guys right? Because like the way I'm reading this is I don't believe everybody from the Cornbread Mafia that's going crazy on YouTube. So is he saying that there's Cornbread Mafia folk on as YouTubians? Are they disguising? The Cornbread Mafia is now disguising themselves as YouTubians? I mean, well, fuck, it is 2023. I mean, gang, I guess. Everybody's doing dirt all on public social media streets. Fucking stupid. There was no cornbread mafia. I don't know. I don't know, because if you want to believe the behavioral panel, they all say there is a cornbread mafia. So I don't know. You don't take it that way? Okay. Well, I thought maybe Jody Sue was cornbread mafia. That bitch is eating something definitely other than corn.
I really don't give a shit what they say. I don't want to talk to Don and Candace. I've never spoken to them, and I'm not going to do that now.
Yeah, because they won't. I don't think, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe they will. Shit. Maybe he was saying this because he thought it would piss Dawn off enough that he would get in touch with Vern, possibly, maybe.
But I do believe. I believe there was a reason that video was put out on Facebook of Summer dancing in front of a barrel that said for
Got you, boo. There it is.
sale. I've already said that I think this went on a long time before Summer ever went missing. I believe that Candace was day trafficking Summer. I believe that she went back to
wait, hold up. Nope.
whoever had her,
All
whether
right.
it was this.
Nope. Wait up, hold up, wait a minute. All right, so I believe Candace was trafficking Summer. So again, we've got pretty damn specific. He didn't say, I believe Candace and Dawn, or Dawn and Candace. It was specifically Candace. I believe Candace was day trafficking. Thank you, Zena. Fuck the corn mafia. So, okay, again, I'm going to rewind this a second. Let's see if I can do it twice in a row and get, right where I want to go. But, so he believes Candace, okay, pretty detailed. Again, it could be Dawn and Candace, or, he could have said they or whatever, but Candace, and not just trafficking, but day trafficking. That's a lot of specifics for me. Am I crazy? Because, like, if you don't know, and if you've never talked to them, then you'd be like, I believe they were trafficking Summer. You wouldn't say, sis, are you hearing this shit?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
I really don't know nothing about all this. I just want to talk about the cornbread mafia.
Oh, what about them?
They are from where I grew up.
So they
I
are
know
real.
2 of the kids of one of the members of the cornbread mafia. Yeah, I went to school with them.
Okay.
They would never, ever harm a child. They'll smoke a joint with you.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, isn't that some, like, more like weed and moonshine type?
Yeah, it's
thing?
they would hurt somebody that harmed a child.
That's what
The cornbread mafia is real, but they're good people. Yeah, and it's in Central Kentucky.
Would they take a child for non-payment?
No. I don't know. I mean, I know it's the
Not for
mafia
bad
and stuff
reasons, but
happens
just
that I
like-
don't know, but
Yeah.
they're kind of well known around where they're from and stuff, but they don't fuck with nobody like that. Like, I don't really know what all they do. I know there's weed involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's from my
But
research. It's
they're
a lot
about
of weed
family.
and some
They would not
moonshine.
harm a child. I don't think they would take a child, because taking a child is kind of harming a child, or you know what I mean? There's no good intentions to that. They would not involve children.
Right.
They're as hillbillies I am. Like I said, we grew up. Well, I grew up with 2 of the kids of one of the members. I mean, they might harm an adult over a drug deal. I mean, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But no, kids, no. They're kind of like the Bikers Against Abuse or whatever that biker gang is.
Yeah, but the only
When it comes to
problem with
kids.
that is that I know one of, so I'm pretty close with I love this one, she's around all the areas around,
Yeah, but
I'm
I
not
do
gonna say.
know I can't speak facts on that from what I know. You know what I mean? They know.
Yeah, but there is a Bikers
Kentucky's a lot of
Against
small towns and
Abuse
stuff. You know what I mean? If they were like against
chapter that does
children or
hurt
whatever, that
children.
would. No.
John
And I don't
Hagen.
believe Candace and them have anything to do with the cornbread mafia because, like I said, it's mainly in central Kentucky, hillbilly
Okay.
country.
So Candace getting upset right at that being mentioned. I mean, that was honestly probably, yeah, that could have been for production, y'all. Honestly, they could have done something. I can't remember, but Dawn told me like somebody had called in a Summerwell sighting right before that take or something like that. Do you remember that? I'll have to go back and see what he told me on that. But after that happened, Dawn,
Was it something in the hotel or something?
something while they were
Remember when you
there.
called that hotel or something? And do you remember that? I don't know if it's what you're talking
Oh,
about.
yes, I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember that
They
where
thought
someone was
he
at a
was
hotel.
there, and
Yeah. I don't know if it was that sighting or not, but I just remember Dawn had been upset about that take and had told me, you know, I was in touch with Dawn while they were there too, doing that. So,
yeah.
ooh,
Cornbread Mafia is good people. I know they
okay.
probably do some really bad things, but not with kids.
They said,
I would bet the farm on that.
Xena says, agree, KKB. They're not touching no child. No.
No, I promise you. I mean, not that I was inside their houses and no, but we all grew up around it, you know, and nobody fucked with them. They didn't fuck with nobody.
It was, Emily. It was, but I don't know how it went with filming and editing, if that makes sense. So I just know it was that day, the same time around. You have always believed Summer was put in the shed to be trafficked and not returned. That is why I believe Dawn checked the shed first to make sure she was not back. Well, honestly, when there was the police and everything there, the police were going to be checking the sheds anyway. I would have figured, because the cops were there when Dawn got home. I know that sometimes he says he can't remember, but they were. Allegedly,
and, you know, people want to
anyways.
give him hell because he can't remember. Come on. I mean,
Well,
it's been 2 years. Yeah, that's not very long. But when you're missing a child, that's a very long time. And a lot's happened. And
yeah.
so many people coming at him. He's just one person. You know,
Yeah.
and look how many people go after him, call him daily. And
Well,
get
like
it,
him
you know?
or not, yeah, you can see he takes everything on his shoulders. He's out there trying to protect his wife, himself, the Tim Mullen, the Robin Lane, the church. He's trying
Everybody.
to protect everybody. And
he's the only
putting
one that
his
speaks
own
out
self.
and tries.
Yep. Yeah. You see, that's why it's so weird. Like, people are like, I don't understand how you can talk to him, sure. I'm like, you know what? You can get angry with the guy, but at the same time, there's something about him I feel more sorry for than the others, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know.
Dawn's innocent.
He's been the one talking.
I've said that from day one.
Yeah, even though we all know there's people in his ear saying, stop this, he's still doing it. And he's told me so many times, even just like 2 days ago, like, I don't even know. I know I should stay off of YouTube. I know that it makes things worse, and I don't know why I continue to do it. I just hope that in the end it's helping. And I said, Dawn, like, I've told him lots of times, like, even when I tried to get him the attorneys, I was like, they're going to tell you to not talk to anybody, and that includes me, and we have to be okay with that. And yep. So even I was okay with that. For people who think like I'm just obsessed with Dawn, I straight up have told him not to talk to me 100 times. I'm the one who got him a 5-star attorney team pro bono that he was told he didn't need all the way back in July of 2021. He was told,
you know,
he
if he had
didn't need
never
these
spoke
attorneys.
out, he would have got judged and trashed for that too.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly it. I tell him that all the time. No matter what Dawn does, it's wrong. Yep, it's wrong. So he doesn't talk. Oh, that's suspicious. You look guilty.
He ain't
or
saying
he's
that. Be
talking.
like, you know, the Brian Laundrie thing. You know, his parents didn't talk. Look what happened there. Had hagglers out in front of their house, and Don still got hagglers and lost his job because of fucking hagglers. And
Oh, they kind of deserve it, in my opinion. Fuck that
If Don
family.
is guilty of anything, like I've always said, it's just guilty knowledge of believing in his wife.
That's what it feels like a lot of the
And I'm
times. Yeah.
sorry. Candace knows. I'm gonna say it. Cher ain't the one saying this. Nobody attack her. Dawn, be nice. I'm a right to my opinion. She knows more. But the way Don has talked, his demeanor, he loves his kids. It's very obvious. And he went off on you the other night. Yes, that was wrong. But you know, we always take out shit on the people that we're the closest to and care about.
Well, yeah. Again, he's protecting his best friend. He says that's his best friend.
I get it. Yeah,
Well,
I was
what I
pissed when
put
he
his
done that
wife
to
as
you,
number
but I
one
get it.
suspect. Yeah, and then his best friend is number 4. So that pissed him off, and he definitely had people in his ears. You know. There's been times where he's called me like,
He was on
Cher,
a
I don't know
panel
what to do.
earlier today. Well, on a phone call on a panel.
Who did?
Dawn.
He went on whose live today? I didn't see it.
I'll text you. I ain't going to give him no clout.
Oh, I think I already know. I don't even gotta watch it. Okay, just text me just to make sure. Or private chat right there.
No, I'm going to text you in case somebody comes up on panel. I don't trust people.
Okay. Okay, let's go with this. What do you think about this Sean Williams guy, though?
I really don't know much about it. I haven't followed it.
Oh, ew, what?
Yep.
Thought he was
Hold
in
on.
jail. He's out
No, got
now?
out today. Already getting that clout.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that explains some shit.
But he ain't not talk to you.
That's hilarious. Whatever. He can
Just like she had to take your pictures and put them out on another channel and couldn't put them on her own channel. That shows you it's
Hey.
wrong if you wouldn't put them on your own channel.
Is that shit still behind a paywall, by the way?
No, she says she deleted it.
Oh, she deleted it now?
Yeah.
Why? She didn't want me calling the cops on her or what?
It was the next day after it live. You done?
No, she put it on members.
Yeah, and then like that night or something, because the next day she made her live, or day after. It wasn't long after that. She said
Why
it
would
wasn't
she
right
do that?
because Candace made her, told her to.
Oh, because she was drunk.
She admitted it on live.
Candace told her to delete it.
No, Candace told her to post it. She deleted it on her own because she felt bad, I guess.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah,
she felt bad. She felt bad after looking in the mirror.
There's a live up about it. See if I can find it and you can go listen to it.
She apologized to me?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of that. When?
Candace is the one that told her to put it up. To
I
post
did
it.
not. Well, shit, I didn't hear if she said any of that or did any of that. I did not know because like
I'll go and find it and bring it back. I'll send you the link.
Well, why was she apologizing? Because it didn't hurt me? It helped
It was
me?
like a day or two after your live.
Oh.
Because I guess she seen it was wrong, how people were saying it's wrong, and
Or maybe she got reported for sexual harassment.
Yeah, that's sexual harassment. That's bullying.
Yeah.
Like she's over there crying that people's doing to her. Then you got one running around saying her adult daughter, was sexually harassed because somebody said she had a nice ass. But she was showing pictures of you. The other one, it's
Hey, shit. I should have thought about putting them behind a paywall myself, but they've been public on my other shit for a while.
even Tony Dodge showed them, remember?
Tony Dodge, yes.
They're probably still
Oh,
on his
yes,
channel.
he did. Yep. Yeah, they're definitely not new.
Tony Dodge burnt them motherfuckers up. He was obsessed with you.
He really was.
Wasn't
I
he?
forgot about him.
He's like, oh, let's expose voices behind the wall. And it was shit we had already heard for fucking 5
For
years.
real.
It's like,
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, hold on.
Wondering Heart, you sent the live where she apologized to Cher. If that's what you're talking about, thank you, love.
Private about share.
You're
Monday morning. I do want to say that I did put the live in private about share. I want to apologize to her over that. I probably shouldn't have put that up, even though Candace wanted me to.
All right, well, right there, she can kiss my ass because she just laughed. So that ain't an apology. And plus, if she really
right.
wanted to
And
apologize, it'd be private, not public.
When you're apologizing and you have butts,
Yeah,
that's not a
yeah.
sincere
Sorry,
apology.
no, already. I'm not even gonna finish listening to it because it's already
That's
bullshit.
narcissistic bullshit.
Not
and
only
you're
that,
justifying it.
she already knows, like, she already got basically the views for that in that 48 hours,
Yep.
right? So it doesn't really matter now that it's private. And I've been in my email box, as some of y'all know, because I replied to some of y'all in the chat today. I've been on my email and I ain't seen no apology. Don't apologize to me publicly when you know I probably won't even see that shit.
Exactly.
And you could, and my email is public. Like, get in my inbox. An apology to me, like, some people in here don't probably know my email, so they come in here and
Like
in
you're
the
gonna
chat.
sit and watch it, bitch.
Yeah, but like, she knows my emails and my shit that she knows other people that could have got a hold of me privately and done that. I much rather.
How she could have made a community post and tagged you in
Oh,
it.
something. Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. I don't even got to listen to the rest of it. It's bullshit. Whatever. She made a few dollars off me
Squid.
for a little while. That's cool. It is what it is. And, it didn't
Because
hurt my
Candace told her
feelings.
to.
Yeah, but she thinks that's funny. And what else will she do that Candace asks her to do to someone
But
else?
it
I
pisses
don't
me
know.
off. She's doing all that sexual harassment. You know that, right?
I mean, I didn't.
What she done to you, especially for money and it's bullying and all that. She done it with malicious intent. She didn't have no good intent of putting that up. But then they're over there getting people locked up at festivals for missing children and stuff.
I know. Shit is wild.
It's fucking the double standards, man. It's like, do as I say, not as I do. Let me mute. Hold on, sorry.
Puppies. Oh, people be crazy. Yeah, no, if she want... Nah. That was not an apology, so moving on.
Sean Williams guy or whoever had her that day, she went back to get her when the time was up. And the person who had her and Summer were gone. And she freaked out.
Here's one thing you need to do before
I don't
buying
like how
anything
this dude
online.
talks
Don't spend
at all.
another dime on Amazon until you watch.
Time was up. Like,
She can't go to the police and tell them that, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
she's not going to go to the police and say, hey, I dropped Summer off with Sean Williams at his apartment and I went back to pick her up and she's not there and he's not there. She's not going to go tell the police that. She's not going to tell anybody that.
So it's not Vern's fact. But because the vast majority of people will not have tuned in.
okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Sis, you been seeing this stuff about this cat, Sean Williams?
No.
So he's got a bad record. Here, I'll pull this one up first. And
I've heard of that Vern guy.
Yeah,
didn't he do the billboards or whatever? Or?
Yep. So that
I heard
guy,
about him.
Vern, dropped this name, Sean Williams, and said that specifically Candace was day trafficking Summer. And when she went back June 15th to pick Summer up after the hour or whatever, that Sean and Summer were both gone. And that's when she freaked out. So this Sean Williams guy is this guy here, who... It's a coincidence of a name for this guy to be dropping.
New tonight, a series of search warrant affidavits are shining new light on the Sean Williams case.
Williams, who faces federal weapons and drug trafficking charges, is the subject of 2 civil lawsuits against the Johnson City Police Department over their handling of sexual assault cases. These search warrants affidavits filed between May the 31st and July the 19th describe...
Okay, I don't know why that mugshot, he looks like a goofy motherfucker in this mugshot, okay? But the other pictures of him, he looks like completely different people. But this man is right now on the run, okay? And he's got victims that he's tried to kill who have survived. Like one chick, he pushed out of a 5-story, off a 5-story building out of the window or off the deck or
Does she
something.
live?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She has balls of steel too. Holy shit. She's literally driving around her car while dude's on the run, showing him like, come find me here. Here's where I am, pointing her camera, like letting him know, like baiting the dude, like, come get me, motherfucker. Like, she considers herself unfinished business, so she thinks he's still in the area and hasn't left the area yet, but he is still on the run today.
People are fucking crazy.
But tell me, how do you get out of Hawkins County police van, shackled, hands and feet, and you get out of the shackles, kick the window out, and you're on a run? Ain't nobody helping you? Get out of here.
No, he wasn't shackled right, and probably, you know what I mean. Somebody was slacking, didn't do their job, or
That's crazy. I don't know, but yeah, this guy sold some property of his for like $800,000 or $900,000 right before all this went down.
Damn.
Yep.
Evidence of dozens of
You gotta
alleged
look into
sexual
him, sis,
assaults
seriously.
committed by Williams found on hard drives after he was arrested on drug trafficking charges in North Carolina back in April. In our
I
top
agree
story
with that.
tonight, News Channel 11's John Janko joins us with what investigators say that they found.
Ansley, in these affidavits, investigators say those hard drives contained images and video of 52 women allegedly being sexually assaulted by a man they identified as Sean Williams. They say those drives also contained thousands of images of child pornography.
Thousands of images of
Oh my
child
God.
pornography.
Why wasn't he already in fucking...
Right? So not just 52 rapes he recorded, but 52 women raped. And
What about the
thousands.
ones nobody knows about?
Right. Because you all, right.
What
Yeah,
about
that's.
kids? Kids don't talk. I mean,
Well, so it was, yeah, there's a homemade CP on his stuff. Again, all of this was found on him when he was arrested. That's crazy. Like on what? Like he's just walking around with a fucking...
he's probably got short hair now. And
Yes, he's got it buzzed. Wait till you see what he looks like now.
Including two series of images of
Yeah,
male,
but he doesn't look nothing
of a
like
male
that.
investigators say
It's
is Williams
crazy.
sexually assaulting children as young as a year old.
Yo! Whoa! Wait, I didn't realize it was him assaulting children. Okay, so whoa. Okay, so you guys, this is the name that Vern Gilbert dropped. Coincidence?
And what was
old.
the
The
coincidence
documents say
today? Summer went
as
missing
young
or
as
whatever
a-
in him?
Say that again?
What was the coincidence with him and Summer? Was
I
it the
don't-
same, they went missing same day or something, or
Who went missing same day?
Summer or some, I don't know. I thought you said something earlier about him and Summer on the same day. Something happened the day she went missing.
Oh, no. Vern Gilbert, the Billboard guy, brought this guy up, Sean Williams here, this raper. And he said that he believes that Candace was day trafficking Summer to this guy here, Sean Williams, and that when Candace went back June 15th to pick Summer up from Sean Williams, that Sean Williams was gone with Summer.
I just don't believe Candace would do that.
I don't know.
She might be a
I
piece
don't
of
wanna
shit
believe that
stuff.
Candace
I don't
would do
see
that.
her. I
I
don't
don't
see
wanna
her
believe
doing
that.
that. And I don't even like the woman, you know, but I don't see her doing that. I think she got fucked up, passed out. Summer wandered down to the road and somebody got her where her scent ended.
Yeah.
I think she was fucked up. And that's that guilt eating her alive that we see.
And also there is a lot of people that really didn't like them for even years before Summer went missing. They didn't like Dawn and Candace. I mean, that's
Maybe someone
documented
was
proof.
watching them for a while, knew they had Summer, you know, and then was just driving by. Oh, there's Summer. You know what I'm saying? Or you never know.
See, you guys,
I
how
don't
can we
believe
not
she
just go back
I
and
don't believe
forth
she
in our
sold
own heads?
her out and stuff. I don't
You
believe
don't?
that. No.
Is that because of how when she was like, no one would treat
I just don't
Summer
get that
like
vibe
that
from
around
her.
me?
I don't get that I don't know. I can read people sometimes and I don't get that feeling from her that she pimped her out or no, I don't see her doing that. She
And
might
see
be
me,
a lot of things, but I don't think she done that. I don't know, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, it's damn interesting. I'm wondering if Vern got her shit. Or how would this Sean Williams possibly know? I don't know. But this name has never come up. And if they did know this or thought this was a possibility, why would they continue taking this heat and not just bring up this guy's name, right? I don't
Hey,
know.
Sandra, I don't sound nervous about nothing. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, Teresa, I don't... There's... Me and her just never from day one clicked. And that's just how it is. There's just something there I don't like.
I don't think she likes girls
She
and
don't
women,
like about me.
honestly.
It could be. It could be. Well, no, because she's close to Daisy and them, so she does. She just
Daisy's
doesn't
got
like...
Cash App gang. I mean,
Well, I don't know if
it's
they're
beneficial
getting any
to
of
her.
that. Yeah, maybe.
It was. She was getting them. Sandra, I don't sound I ain't nervous about
I
nothing.
don't understand
Tired.
what
What the
Sandra's
hell?
problem has been lately. Anyway.
Year old. The documents say investigators have probable cause to believe Williams has committed sexual crimes and believe other
not even
hard
talking.
drives in JCPD's possession could have even more evidence. Newly revealed documents suggest investigators have probable cause to believe Sean Williams allegedly...
So that's more what he will look like right now. That does not look like the same guy, does it? That doesn't look like a troll living under the bridge like the last picture. That other dude looked like a fucking troll doll. Literally been flipped upside down and twirled around because his hair was crazy. Like, this looks like a completely different man, no? You see that, sis?
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh,
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, he looks totally different. I would have
Yeah.
never thought that was the same person.
Right. Nope. So right before he took off was like 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah, 1 or 2 weeks before he took off, he had his head freshly shaved. So they think that right now his hair would look a little more like this picture with it being grown in for a couple weeks now. Because, okay, so we see, hold on. So you get an idea what his charges are for. Now I'll show y'all, like, well, let's watch the most recent. Let's see. Well, let's bring this one up for a second.
Yeah, Mandy, for the longest time, I
Great
thought
Renovate
that,
sale is here. It's a great time to paint.
it was an accident gone wrong cover-up, but after time, just recently, the past few months, I've thought, Candace was probably fucked up, passed out, her and Grandis, whatever, and Summer wandered off to the end of the road, because why would her scent stop at the end of the road?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that's what I think happened, in my opinion.
It also went up a little bit into Fred's driveway, right?
Hold on.
If I'm not mistaken.
And thank you for joining us for News 5 at 5. I'm Rebecca Pepin. We continue to follow this developing story out of Greenville, Tennessee, concerning that escaped inmate, 52-year-old Sean Williams, who is facing multiple state and federal charges in Northeast Tennessee, including child rape, child porn, and multiple sexual assaults, escaped custody this morning. According to the U.S. Marshals Service, Williams was being transported from Laurel County, Kentucky to federal court in Greenville when he got away. We're going to go live to that scene in just a moment. But first, here's a look at how we got to this point. In the fall of 2020, Johnson City Police investigated Williams after a woman fell from his 5th-floor apartment. After a search of his safe, authorities say they found ammunition. You may recall Sean Williams has been the subject of 2 federal lawsuits claiming that the Johnson City Police Department failed to adequately investigate claims that Williams drugged and raped multiple women. It was May of 2021 when authorities tried to serve a federal warrant accusing him of being a felon in possession of ammunition. But Williams went on the run. In April of this year, police at Western Carolina University found Williams. They arrested and charged him with drug trafficking after searching his car and allegedly discovering...
Damn, see again, that doesn't look like the same guy.
...large amounts of cocaine and meth. In July, Williams was accused of trying to escape from the Washington County, Tennessee Detention Center. In September, Williams was indicted...
Oh, wait, hold up, wait a minute. All right, so in July, they already knew he was a risk for trying to escape. How the fuck in October does he escape? Like, he should have been, like, literally... Oh, my God. Yeah, the corruption is so real. Oh, my God.
...on 3 counts of producing child porn. News 5's Kristen Kwan is live at the command center in Greenville. So, Kristen, what's the latest on the search?
Well, Rebecca, this command post is about a half a mile from the federal courthouse where Sean Williams was expected to be in court this morning. And that's when he escaped.
Yeah, Kayla, capital F fraud. Yeah, I don't like that Reverend Donna. We don't support her over here. She's full of shit.
Right? Mm-mm.
She's had chances to go and help so many missing people if she was legit, and she turned it down because money wasn't involved.
It's more than
Yep.
messaging. It's
We are now into
That's
the second
facts.
evening that former Johnson City businessman Sean Williams has been on the run from law enforcement, and he's not yet been found. Good evening. Thanks for sticking with us tonight. I'm Sarah Diamond. A $7,500 reward is being offered for information leading to Williams's arrest. U.S. Marshals say Williams broke out of his restraints and the van that was taking him from Laurel County, Kentucky to Greenville Federal Court. The jailer of that Kentucky jail told us today Williams used a headrest inside the van to escape. He went on to say, quote, further investigation has revealed he potentially may have used a paper clip that was discovered in the van where the inmate was seen.
Just mysterious. Okay, again, you guys know how I am with the damn coincidences. Just mysteriously, he found this paper clip and
How did he get the
out of
headrest? He
here.
should have been like chained to the seats with handcuffs and
That's
a
what I'm
belt around
saying.
his
He
waist.
was.
and-
That's what they say. He was in shackles, but apparently
no
not
fucking
shackled
way.
to the van because. And then all of a sudden, yep. Oh, I found this one paper clip that guards left in here, and I unshackled myself, kicked the window out, and now I haven't been found in 10 days. Get out of here! What? There's no fucking way. And not for nothing, this dude tried to escape back in July, and now in October,
Like I said,
got
they should
away
have
with
had him
it.
cuffed to the seats. One in
There should have
belts
been
behind
a
his back, his
fucking guard
feet.
by him at all times if he's trying to escape
crazy.
with a charge like that, where he has got thousands of downloads of him raping children and women. Are you kidding me? I
Sounds like it
can't,
was
like,
intentional.
is this gonna be a movie? Like, I just feel like there's some fuckery going on. This is gonna be on, like, Lifetime or something one day, because this is ridiculous. 2 guards, yeah, this motherfucker. This goofy ass fucker. And here, yeah, the girl.
Needed to free himself from restraints. End
Bullshit.
quote. Well, tonight we're hearing
That dude's a
from Michaela
MacGyver,
Evans.
apparently.
She survived a 5-story fall from Sean Williams's downtown Johnson City apartment. That incident kicked off a series of events
Exactly,
that eventually
Teresa.
led to Williams's arrest
Exactly.
earlier this year. News Channel 11's Jayana
Good
Scurry
question.
spoke
Does
with
Fred know
Evans
him?
today about Williams's escape.
I lost it and started crying, thinking, oh no.
Okay, this girl, Wandering Hearts has sent me a bunch of stuff on her. I've watched her Facebook Lives. I love this girl. Like, she literally is my idol now. She is awesome. That Superman shirt is amazing and perfect. This is the girl that was, I'm going to say pushed out of a 5-story window because I don't believe she just fell. Okay? But she's out there fucking baiting the dude, like, fucking come and get me. And I just, like, wow, you know.
If he gets away, we'll never see him again.
That was Michaela Evans' initial reaction to
Sonia, thank you, boo. I appreciate that.
hearing about Sean Williams escaping from custody. 3 years ago, Evans filmed 5 stories from the window of Williams' residence in downtown Johnson City. She believes something was not done right when Williams was being transported to Greenville for him to be able to escape.
Right.
She warns others of how dangerous he is.
Just because he's not done it to you doesn't mean he won't do it to you, or that if you don't know him, make sure you familiarize yourself with like his face, how his hair's cut, whether he's shaved head, even if he's not.
Yes, because again, the main picture they're putting out there looks nothing like this man right here, and this looks a little more like the man that we should be looking for, people. This here, because about 2 weeks ago, his head was completely buzzed cut. So depending on how quick his hair grows, he'll look a little more like this.
And his eyes was pretty much closed. His mouth was all funky.
Right, all crumpled up, like, yeah, like he, yeah. So this looks more like a, I don't know, like just an average, normal-looking guy. He don't even look like, you wouldn't think twice walking by that guy right there, but the other guy, you'd be like, what the hell, you know? And it's the same dude. It's crazy. So, whew. Yeah, be on the lookout, locals. Be safe, and yeah, don't try to be the hero. Just keep safe. And if you see this man, you call the local authorities or your 911 and report that. Please do not try and be a hero. This man is dangerous. Be a hero by calling 911, but like, don't go try run up on dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah.
He's got just a little bit of stubble on top of his head. Maybe picture him with a shaved head, with and without glasses.
Yeah, the smirk
with
is
contacts,
fucked up.
whatever.
She wants people to be aware of their surroundings and says she's more scared for the safety of others.
Greenville?
Yeah, I probably
Tennessee,
worry about other people. Their safety more than mine, just for the simple fact they have probably spoken more publicly than I have.
She believes Williams is still in the area and hopes he is found so that he will stand trial for his charges.
If he was smart, he would have went and got away, but there's, I would say, unfinished business that he needs to take care of first.
In Greenville, Gianna Scurry, News Channel 11.
Which, from everything I've watched of her Facebook Lives, I think she means herself is the unfinished business. So, ooh. What'd he do, Candy Prim? He is on the run. He escaped while being transferred from jail to jail. So he's currently on the run for rape of children and women. Children as young as 1 year old. Okay? Thousands and thousands of child porn where he is raping children as young as 1 year old. We're not going to sugarcoat it. That's what he's in trouble for. Not only that, 52 different women with him raping them as well. That's crazy. This dude has also tried to escape before, back in July. So how he was able to MacGyver himself, find a paperclip and get out of shackles, kick the window out, and now he's currently on the run with all this bullshit. Weird. That's just weird. Thank you for the trigger warning, but you guys know, like, that's what it is. We can't drug them as well. Yep. So it's crazy. I definitely believe that there's corruption too. So again, all of these things, and we didn't really get into the CPS part tonight, so we'll do that as part 2, but there's also, yeah, there have been CPS agents that have been investigated and fired in the area as well. So, I don't know. What do you think, Sis, though, about people thinking that they closed the case on June 14th? Okay, so that means they closed the case, guys.
They closed Summer, or?
I don't know who the case was open for. Was it open for all of the children, just some of the children, only Summer? I don't know. But the case, the CPS case was closed, or DCHS, or whatever they call it there, was closed June 14th, 2021. 24 hours before Summer went missing. Some people think that they put Summer into hiding because of the CPS. But if the case was closed, that means the case was closed and all of the children were good to stay there. Case closed, they were done June 14th, 2021. So
I don't think they put Summer in hiding. I mean, they really wouldn't benefit.
I think they might have found her by now if they did. I think that something would have been slipped
They would have
up.
slipped up.
Yeah.
Like
I
when
feel
Candace
like
says she don't know what happened or whatever, she probably don't because she was fucked up, passed out, in my opinion. And Summer wandered off.
I'll go through. I'll talk to Trev too, Michelle. See if we can go over a little bit of his stuff. I know he was covering it, but I didn't get to watch it. So, but I will. I believe so. I've never seen the proof, Teresa, to see that it was closed, but that's just what we've been told all of this time, that it was closed, and that they took Summer. But then I'm like, well, then if they thought that CPS was coming back, why wouldn't they hide the boys too? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
that don't make sense.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't make sense of that either. Because if they
and then
if they were
take
gonna
them
put
after Summer goes missing. I mean,
yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
believe
weird. Or that they would just try to save Summer from CPS and just know their boys are going to be taken and only worry about Summer. Like, I don't know.
No, I believe she would have done been found, or they would have done slipped up something. No, I don't believe that. Like I said, I'm gonna stick to what I'm thinking with Candace.
And again, if you think that they're shitty people, you know, we've seen their behaviors. That's fair to think, but can you honestly say that they wouldn't honestly be the perfect target for someone to take? People hated them for years. The perfect target. They really could be, no matter what we think of them.
People know their past. People know they drink and do drugs.
And they don't like them.
And people could have knew that CPS was on them, you know, and knew that they were.
And
Tammy Barnes, hey sis.
Tammy.
Aaron.
We got to do a stream, the three of us. I miss that.
I want a dig into the feet fables.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to, when I was saying in the chat, go live together. That has been stuck in my head ever since we first heard about it. And then it just keeps popping up, people talking about it here and there. And I would love to just dig into it. Even if it's nothing, you know, but Summer Wells' name's in it, you know, and that's like.
And Michael Vaughn's.
Yeah, it's like.
And Michael Vaughn. So I had asked
I can't get it out of my head all this time.
If you guys remember, Tim Mullen reached out to Brandy Neal and her husband and wanted to do what he's doing for the Wells for Monkey Vaughn. Brandy didn't want none of the help. So recently I asked Dawn, like, why would Tim try to be the media manager for Michael Vaughn? And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, I don't know, because I was like, aren't they like in Idaho or something? So it doesn't make sense to me. And it honestly, it's in text messages, so it didn't seem to make sense to Dawn either. So I don't know. Everybody was confused anyway. That's all I'll say.
Gidget, thinks she was left in the hot car. That was one of my original theories of what happened, that it was an accident, something like that, cover up. But now I lead more toward Candace was fucked up, passed out or whatever, or wasn't paying attention, something. And Summer wandered off and somebody got her. Because the more of these SA people coming out, people getting locked up for porn, and, you know, it just, there's a lot of that around there. And then with CPS, you know, somebody could have knew that, and they were just an easy target. And I thought that too, though, that she was left in a hot car or something, or some freak accident, you know, and they covered it up. But I don't think they're smart enough to cover it up all this time. Especially how Don rants and raves, he would have slipped on something.
Yeah. And Candace has been wasted on live streams too.
And nothing, you know.
And nothing.
She says she don't know, and she might not know because she was fucked up.
And yeah, Don keeps saying to me, like, well, Candace thinks people are trying to divide and conquer them. And I'm like, well, Don, that already happened when you went to jail for 7 months. You and Candace was apart. for months and
She was
months
out with
and
Arnie
months.
Shea and everybody else. Come on. Had her a girlfriend.
I didn't say
Hey, I
it.
gotta mute just a second.
Okay. I didn't say it. I don't know, Just Breathe. There is a lot. I mean, there is a lot of disturbing people in that area, let me tell you. It is shocking when you do the research and you see the sexual offenders in the area and the surrounding areas, and you see all of these people and these names of people that is tied to somehow this little girl's case in whatever way, from Vern bringing up Sean Williams, and now this is the Sean Williams bullshit we're finding out about him. Like, it's all bad. Like, this little girl didn't stand a chance. Don knew it very early on. He said he knew it. That he always knew something was going to happen to her. That's why he kept telling Candace, keep your eye on Summer, keep your eye on Summer, keep your eye on Summer. Like, he said he always knew that something was going to happen to Summer. Remember that? So, all right. We will get more into the CPS stuff on a different part here, because I didn't get to that tonight, but we're almost on 2 hours here. And me so tired, so... I will see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Good night, y'all. Bye, sis. Love you. Good night.
Love you. I'll text you tomorrow.
All right.
Okay, bye. All right, y'all. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. I know there was a bunch of lives going on, and you took part over here. Appreciate that. Thank you for all of the super chats, sis. Love you. And Kayla, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for the super chat. Kim, thank you for the super stickers. Sonia, Zena, Marty, thank you for gifting the membership. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out. My mods, thank you so much for being awesome. And all my members and everybody who is in replay crew later, welcome. We are not live. So when you're trying to answer things that I'm saying right now while you're listening, I'll try to respond to them later, but it's not live, and I'm sorry. Try and catch me tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.